launching the ethanol cooking fuel master plan for Kenya, and KoKo is a player within the bioethanol cooking fuel sector. KoKo Networks is a venture capital-backed technology company that seeks to transform lives. We are seeking Government of Kenya support in terms of fiscal policy changes to make the product affordable. The people who are primarily using biomass, kerosene, are people within the KoKo economy. We need to be able to provide it to them in a way that is affordable and sustainable, and that's our ask for policy amendments and fiscal incentives.
As a sector, every year, and precisely just before the budgeting process, we've got a lot of engagement in terms of how we can align to those three elements in terms of distribution, production, and in terms of policy framework.
This is a document that was bathed through rigorous stakeholder consultation. We had a very active government working group. The Ministry of Energy was deeply involved because of their desire to ensure that more and more Kenyans can access clean, modern energy.
Bioethanol value chain requires that the stakeholders involved in this value chain be made to understand the common issues which affect them. So these issues can then be addressed within an integrated form of networking. The need for stakeholder engagements is very crucial. Creating some physical incentives like tax waivers, exemptions, and these can help drive down the cost of these solutions.
The enabling environment that the government of Kenya provided for us to come in and invest. It was founded in 2015. It was a bit of a challenge initially, getting the KoKo cooker to penetrate within the market. One, because there was low awareness. Consumers do not know about bioethanol as a cooking option. So we target the lower income earners within the Kenyan market. And they found that the purchase of the initial cooker was a bit steep. We took off in 2020 when we revised the price downwards to 2021. And since then, we've seen an uptake grow month on month. To date, 150,000 Nairobi households. And every month, we are adding an average of 20,000 households. So you can see the speed at which we are scaling up. For now, we have actually proven what is possible with bioethanol within the Greater Nairobi.
The bioethanol master plan for clean cooking offers a lot of promise for smallholder farmers in Kenya. It would be creating a lot of additional revenue streams for smallholder farmers in the production of feedstock, either through using sugarcane juice, molasses, or cassava, amounting to 180,000 Kenya shillings monthly, and this is an aggregate of 54 billion Kenya shillings annually.
If we are expanding agriculture production, we have to focus also on how we harness the energy sector to be able to provide energy for the different activities that are involved in agriculture production. So it is very critical that we have all of us moving together and working together to harness the different advantages that are coming from the energy sector and the agriculture sector.
The government is, of course, now thinking about operationalizing the bioenergy strategy. The bioenergy strategy is the instrument the government is using to provide a roadmap of how the industry can be grown. So in that process, regulations are going to be put in place, but regulations also require that all the stakeholders participate.
The environment, climate change is one of the burning issues of our day. We hear a lot about reducing emissions, about dealing with the crisis that the globe is facing on this front. It's very important then that government representatives are being seen to be doing what they can.
We need to decrease usage of firewood and charcoal as a cooking fuel. For us to do that, we need to provide an enabling environment for people to become aware about bioethanol, how affordable it is, and make sure that it's accessible. If you look at the direction the world has gone, it's about clean cooking fuel. We have no choice. If we're to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, if we are to ensure that our people are healthy, we have to entrench clean cooking fuel as an alternative, and specifically bioethanol.